I just thought I would get on here, do a little video on a third function valve on a Mahindra 6065 cab tractor. I hadn't been able to find any instructions online really on how to mount one of these valves and where the supplied pressure comes from, the power beyond or straight off the pump, but I finally figured it out, a little trial and error. But this valve here, up under it'll be the passenger side, the right side of the tractor if you're sitting on the tractor, right above the battery box. It'll be the most front facing valve or line. It had a red zip tie on it. That is the pressure from the hydraulic pump. I took that line off and rerouted it, and it is this line right here with the red zip tie. It goes to the pressure side of the third function valve, and that is a Summit valve that I got off of eBay. I think it was roughly $500. It came with the fittings, did not come with hoses, but I was able to get my own hoses. I think they do have kits that you can get the hoses, but it was cheaper for me to just get the valve and do the hoses myself. But I hooked the supply pressure to the pressure side, and then this is the tank side. It goes to your tank. And I made up a short line that comes from here and goes back to where I took off the pressure, because it just flows straight through. If you're not using the valve, your pressure just goes straight through the valve, just like it's not even in there, and goes back right there. And then I didn't do anything with this other line, because that goes from your valve back to your tank. And then I have these two lines that come off of the bottom of the valve, and those go to the front of the tractor. I run down and I run them up under the tractor, and I'll go to the other side and show you where they come out. They come out up under here, and I've just got them zip tied to the other loader lines, and I just got them come straight up through here. I never take my loader off, so I didn't do any quick connects. I may later on if I decide that I want to take my loader off at some point, but I didn't do any quick connects because I've never had my loader off. Don't plan on ever taking it off, but just got them coming up and zip tied around. And I did loosen the little cover there and run them behind the cover, and they come out right here. Follow the lines, the other loader lines, and they come around, and I got 90s on those ends, and they go here. And I just made this bracket myself out of a piece of angle iron. Well, it was actually leftover track from my Woodland Mill sawmill, but I just drilled some holes and made my own bracket right there. And I just used the farm style. I didn't use the flat face style. I used the farm style. And that's what runs my grapple. And as far as the electrical, it came with a new joystick handle. Let me get up here. With buttons on it. Get it to focus. And I've got mine right here so that it's easy to use instead of having it on the front or back. It's kind of natural to have your hand on it like this, and you can use your thumb. It's a lot easier, or for me it is. And then the line, I didn't try to run it through the handle or anything. I'm not real peculiar about it, but run it down through there. and come out the same hole that the original wires come out of right there. And very easy to hook up the red and the black. Of course, I hook mine straight to the battery. If you want to, I guess you could have it where it's only hot when you turn the key on if you want to do it that way. But with me, it didn't matter. It's just easier just hook it straight to the battery. And then these other two plugs, they just plug straight into your valve right here. But like I said, I think the Summit valve, if I remember right, may be a little cheaper than the WR Long. But I've had it on here about a month or so now, and no complaints whatsoever. And also no complaints with the tractor. It's got like 220 hours on it now. I've had it about well, I think this month is a year. Needs cleaning up, but hadn't had a bit of trouble out of it. Really like it. Don't regret buying the Mahindra. No trouble whatsoever. But maybe this will help somebody. Because like I said, I know I had a hard time trying to figure out which line was the pressure line, or I don't think this one has a power beyond. I think it's just mostly just comes straight from the pump and hook it to your pressure side on your third function. Then your tank part of your third function valve goes to where your pressure line was hooked to your tractor originally, and that's all it is to it. I actually only made 3 hoses up, this little short line and the 2 lines going to the front. But got any questions, let me know. I'll try to answer them, help you out, because I know, like, I looked at a open cab version and it was in a different spot and the hoses looked a little different. But like I said, if you got any questions, just let me know in the comments. Please like and subscribe. Any way I can help you, just let me know. Thank you.